In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh acts of state terrorism martyred two more Kashmiri youth in Srinagar today. The youth were killed during cordon and search operations in Hurriyat and Shalimar areas of the city. To prevent people from staging protests, occupational troops made them literally hostage and conducted house-to-house searches after sealing all entry and exit points of the said areas. Internet service was also snapped during the operation. One of the martyred youth has been identified as Muhammad Salim Pare of Rajan Bandipora, where people, including women, just after learning about the martyrdom of Salim, took to the streets in large numbers and shouted full-throated slogans against India and in favor of martyrs and freedom. The chairman of All Parties Hurriyat Conference, Masarrat has said that India is massacring Kashmiri youth in its undeclared war against the people of the territory. A statement released by the APHC spokesman in Srinagar today, quoting Masarrat said that New Delhi is targeting the youth under a well-hatched conspiracy, while reminding the United Nations of its 5th January 1949 resolution that acknowledges the Kashmiris' right to self-determination. Masarrat asked the world body to take steps on urgent basis to resolve the Kashmir dispute to save precious lives in the territory. Masarrat, along with several other APHC leaders, is currently lodged in India's notorious Tihar jail in New Delhi. Not having been satisfied with the termination of many Muslim civil officers and cadres by the Modi-led Indian fascist regime in occupied Jammu and Kashmir, now it is eyeing the police department for replacement of Muslim police personnel with Indian nationals associated with the RSS ideology. Media reports citing officials said that initially 168 personnel of the J&K Police Department, all almost Muslims, have been put on radar for dismissal on fabricated charges. Political experts say that the move is meant to completely Hinduize the Muslim-majority Jammu and Kashmir. Meanwhile, another Indian trooper committed suicide in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The trooper, identified as Suresh Kumar of G49 Battalion of CRPF, shot himself dead inside a camp in Karanagar area of Srinagar. The incident raised the number of such deaths among Indian troops and police personnel in the occupied territory to 527 since January 2007. A couple, fed up with constant harassment by the Indian police, was forced to commit self-immolation in Jammu. The wife died while her husband is battling for life in a Jammu hospital. National Conference activists staged a protest demonstration in Manjakot, Rajouri against the Delimitation Commission draft and detention of party President Farooq Abdullah and Vice President Umar Abdullah. On the other hand, a report released by Kashmir Media Service today revealed that, perturbed by the growing support of Khalistan referendum by the Sikh community, Indian establishment is working on a deliberate plan to repeat the episode of Operation Blue Star conducted by Indian Army at 6th holiest place, the Golden Temple in Amritsar in 1984. The report added that Indian political leadership has already built up cases against Sikh for justice and other pro-Khalistan setups